All right, y'all, we're about to get started. So if you are a middle schooler, go ahead and grab a seat on a chair, or a high schooler, yeah. Grab a seat on a chair. Those of you watching at home, we're about to go live in just a second. And by live, I mean take off the logo from the screen. All right, you got. All right. Welcome, everybody. No, I don't need to look at my fantasy football. Okay, we good? We good up there? What's up, middle schoolers? Glad to have you here. What's up, Jace? Okay, so a couple rules. While we're in here, unless you're up here on stage, I'm 12 feet away from you. I need to keep your masks on, okay? And social distancing, you're in chairs, or you can sit on one of the little dots on the floor, but those are your two options, okay? And you can stand up from there, you can sit down from there, you can jump around from there, just kind of stay in that area. For you at home, do what you have been doing this entire time. And I'm really excited that you're here with us. So before we get going into our lesson, do y'all want to play a game? Yeah. Play a game? All right, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Oh, yeah. Okay. You ready to play a game at home? You want to play a game at home? Okay, I'm going to explain the rules of this game. We played similar games before. It's kind of like charades. Remember the time we played the game and y'all had like the word on the screen behind you and everybody else acted it out and you had to guess it? Okay. No. Oh, my goodness. Well, I just explained what it was. So can you, like, visualize? Probably like 3 weeks ago. I don't know the exact date, Carson. By the way, for those of you at home, that's Carson that's causing me to be distracted with questions. Yeah. She's still talking, just for the record. Still talking. Yep. All right, so this is going to be like that game, and you're going to be guessing, except for one person is going to be up here, and they're going to have 60 seconds to act out a worship song. All right? Now, because all of you are cheaters, we have these really handy-dandy cheater preventers called face masks, because all of y'all want to mouth the words as you're acting it out or whisper it, right? Yeah, I see you over there. Uh-huh. So you have to keep your mask on. You're going to have 60 seconds. Now, we've got our pack at Crimson Ridge Pack is winning currently in our Pack Wars contest. Second place is our Aaronhurst Walk Pack, all right? So third place is our Craft Farms. But you're doing good. It's all right. You had a big week last week. So this week, you're going to add up your points. Now, people, you're at home. You've got adults at your house that have the list of the songs. And I'm going to give those up here a note card that they're going to act out. Now, the score goes this way. You're going to get exactly 60 seconds. If you guess it, you look at how long it's been, and you add that to your total. You want to get the lowest number. So if I act out a song, Good Grace, right? Let's say the song was Good Grace, and I just go, right? Y'all would know what Good Grace is. Hey, are you throwing something at me? What? That's disgusting. Oh my gosh. Wait, I was counting on the boys doing something. Anyways, no. Okay, so we're going to go. Who's going to be our first contestant? Lydia? Lydia's going to be first. Okay. All right, y'all got 60 seconds. Y'all got to stay in your chairs, okay? You're going to grab, when I hand you the top card, remember your mask's on. Okay. Let me get my timer going. Those of you all at home, get your timer up. Parent at home that has a list, go ahead and get ready. Get your 60-second timer going. Okay. Here we go. When I give it to you, the timer starts, and y'all have to guess. You've got to act it out. You've got to act it out. You ready? Okay, and go. Go at home. All right, what's the word? You got to act it out. Don't look at me. What are you doing? What is that? What was that move? You swatting a fly? Yep. Or she's swimming. Yeah, okay. Nope. Nope, not so will I. I'll answer for you. Nope, keep going. Why are you pointing at me? Yeah, that's good. Just scream out worship songs. 25 seconds. Stop talking, Lydia. How y'all doing at home? Nope, not pieces. 30. That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, keep going. Stick with that. All right, 40 seconds. If y'all got it at home, y'all are doing good. Remember, if you've already guessed it at home, add up how many seconds it took you. No, we got 10 seconds left, Lydia. 10 seconds left. All right, what's the word? Come on. Don't look at... And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Reckless love. Who said reckless love? When did she say reckless love? Did you? Okay, we'll give you 59 seconds. All right, 59 seconds. All right. Here, give me that. No. Thank you. All right, so our next contestant up here. Who's going next? Come on, Carson, you got to go next. Get up here. You got to keep your mask on. All right, at home, you got the same thing. Get your next contestant for round 2. Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. Wait, did I go in the right order? No, I think I went in the wrong order. Hey, at home, hey, Brandy, just put up the song that I say. All right. Nope, you're going to do this one. All right, you ready? Okay. All right, at home, you ready? Here we go. And clock starts now. Okay, pay attention. Here he goes. Oh, that's good. What's going on? It's a dance. Oh, you were so close. Nope. Oh, you're good. That's not a song. World Awakening's a song, yeah, but that's not it. How y'all doing at home? All right, got 20 seconds down. I mean, you're on the right track. You're on the right track. All right, halfway there. Come on. Come on. Okay, if you're guessing at home, it's a song that we wrote. There you go. Yeah. New Earth. Done. Stop. All right, 35 seconds. Good job. All right, nicely done. Yeah, you can keep it. All right, y'all got it. The answer was New Earth. New Earth. All right, we got a couple more contestants. Carson already said that one. All right, here we go. Who's Reagan? Come on up here. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. This is a good one. It's kind of on the same theme. All right, let me reset my stopwatch. You ready? Here's round 3. And if y'all get it, I'm just going to point to you and say yes, because at home they might need more time to guess. You ready? All right, 60 seconds going now. Good work. Good work. Nope. Come on. No, that's not it. No, come on. Nope. You're doing good. I like your motions. If you like mix it up a little bit, yeah, that's good. Like, no, look at what she's doing. Do more. Be more sharp. Be more sharp with the angles. More sharp with the angles. No, all right. 45 seconds. All right. And nope. 5 seconds. Nope. That was one of them. And stop. This one was World Outside Your Window. All right, y'all at home, somebody mixed up my note cards. So let your adult tell you if you got the answer right for your question, and we're back in order now. So I have the 4th card, and you have the 4th one back at home, okay? So you had the different cards for the first 3. Got it? All right, we got another contestant. Who are we going to do it? Allie wants to do it? Allie just said she wants to do it. Come on, Cammie. Cammie can come do it. Since this is a good one. Huh? Come on, Allie. What? Come on. You're gonna be famous. There's like 3 people watching right now. All right. You ready? Okay. Ready? You got 60 seconds. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry I'm out of order. My cards got mixed up. There's a bunch of middle schoolers here. All right, but we're back in order. This is card number 4. All right. We're where we need to go. And start. Okay, you got it? Yeah. There you go. Lydia, stop. There it is. Look at that. Carson got it. Okay, y'all got to keep guessing at home. They got it in 20 seconds. All right, y'all keep going. Keep going at home. This is a pretty good one. And if you can spell it correctly and also guess it, you get a bonus point. Ooh, yeah, it's good. It's got a weird spelling. Yeah, they take out all the vowels. Those are the, like, A-E-I-U's vowel, right, Kimmy? Okay, yeah, they took out all the vowels from the word. No, I can't say it. All right, and 60 seconds is done now. All right, good job. All right, we're going to go to the next one. This is card number 5. This will be our last round. Y'all ready? Okay, card number 5. All right, who got... Henry, come on up here, buddy. All right, one of y'all got to go. Your friends volunteered you. Come on. All right, Parker, let's go. Come on, guys. We're just going to sit here and pray all night. Just in quiet, contemplative prayer. A couple candles, maybe. Frank's going to love it. Yeah. Come on, here you go, buddy. Away. All right, you ready? And 60 seconds and go. All right. There you go. Okay. You got the word? You got the song? You see it? Kind of? You see it? Okay. All right. Let's see your moves. Okay. Okay. What's this? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. That's good. That's a good one. No, that's not it. There it is. Attaway, Carson. All right. They got it. That's another. That was 28 seconds. Okay, how you doing at home? You got it? Through 5 rounds. Nice. Good job, buddy. I'm really proud of you. You really put yourself out there. You know, it's bold. It's courageous. Yeah. All right, and we've got 10 more seconds for you back at home. How you doing on the last round? All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. This was Graves into Gardens. Graves into Gardens. All right, good job. Who guessed it? Of course. Carson wants everyone to know at home that she guessed Graves into Gardens. Can everyone give Carson a round of applause for being spectacular at this game? Okay, Carson also wants you to know that she guessed the one before this, the one that Allie did. Any other announcements you'd like for us to make, Carson, about your life, or for us to just adore you in any other specific ways? Are we good? We good? Can we move on? Yeah? All right, this is so exciting. All right, we're about to go into small groups, but tonight I want to be talking about something that's kind of different. So those of y'all who are in 7th grade, you might have heard us talk about, or it's on a lot of our social media, like We Worship. You ever seen that? Right? Y'all seen it in the God Squad room, right? We put it up there. But I think that there's a different understanding. We talked about this probably about a year ago about what it meant. And I think we're going to revisit that tonight, of understanding what we mean by we worship and what does it mean to worship. I think a lot of people think that when I say, like, we're going to have worship on Sunday night, you're thinking like, oh, man, I got to go up there and Josh is going to make me raise my hands and some people are going to cry. It's going to be weird. But that's not what we mean by worship at all. Like, we mean so many different things by what we do as worship. So we call ourselves a worship ministry, not a youth group, not a youth ministry or student ministry. It's a worship ministry. And so that's what I want us to be thinking about tonight. And along the sidelines of prophecy. So we've been talking about prophets too. Now, I want you to understand that there are a lot of people that have been prophets that didn't necessarily make it into Scripture because they were prophets after the Bible was written. Okay? And now they aren't in the Bible, but they have some really wise words and some really powerful things that they told us. And one of my favorites is St. Francis of Assisi. And he was a guy that lived in the 1300s or the 1200s, and end of 11, so it was a long, long time ago. But he said this thing. He said, at all times preach the gospel, and if necessary, use words. And I love that line. At all times preach the gospel, and if necessary, use words. So not all prophets are in the Bible. And as a matter of fact, tonight, we're going to be talking about the fact that everybody here, has been called to be a prophet. So what are you prophesying? If God's called you to the table and said, you're going to be my prophet, you're going to be the one that tells the world about my love, every single one of us is that thing. What are people hearing from your life? What are people hearing from you? What about you at home? Like, what does your life say about God's love for the world? Is it saying good things or is it saying bad things? Because it's not an option. Those of us that follow Christ are prophets, whether we want to or not, because we have the Holy Spirit within us. So, and what does that mean? How does worship tie into being a prophet and all this stuff? Well, I want you to go in your small groups. We're going to give you plenty of time. I'll give you a 10-minute warning before it's time. Now, at the end of your small group, you have a question number 6. It's going to be a group activity. All right, so what I want you to do when your group activity is done, those of you groups that are at home, I want you to take 60 seconds. Give me a 60-second video of your answer to question number 6. I'll give you about 10-minute warning, and then I'll give you a 5-minute warning before we come back from small groups and get in the music. But I want you to make sure you get to question 6. All right, so go ahead, break off into your small groups, and we will see you back here in about 40 minutes. All right, let's go.
Farther along, I know all about it. Farther along, understand why. So cheer up, my brothers, live in the sunshine. We'll understand this all by and by. Tempted and tried, I wonder why the good man dies, bad man thrives, and Jesus cries 'cause he loves them both. We're all castaways in need of rope, hanging on by the last threads of our hope. In a house, a mirror full of smoke, confusing illusions I've seen. But where did I go wrong? I sang along to every chorus of the song that the devil wrote like a piper at the gate, leading my men down to their fate. Some will courageously escape the seductive voice with the heart of faith, while walking the line back home. There's so much more to life than we've been told. It's full of beauty that will unfold and shine like you struck gold, my wayward son. The dead weight burden weighs a ton. I'll go down to the river and let it run, wash away all the things you've done. Forgiveness, alright. Farther along, know all about it. Farther along, understand why. So cheer up, my brothers, live in the sunshine. We'll understand this all by and by. Oh yeah. La 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 la. But still I get hard-pressed on every side, between the rock and the compromise, like truth and a pack of lies fighting for my soul. I got no place left to go, 'cause I got changed by what I've been shown. It's more glory than the world has known. It keeps me rambling on and skipping like a calf loosed from his stall. I'm free to love once and for all, and even when I fall, I get back up through the joy that overflows my cup. Heaven filled me with more than enough, broke down my levees and my bluffs, let the flood wash me. And one day when the sky rolls back on us, some rejoice and the others fuss, 'cause every knee must bow and tongue confess the Son of God, he's forever blessed. His is the kingdom and we're the guests. So put your voice up to the test, sing Lord come soon. Oh yeah. Farther along, know all about it. Farther along, My soul cries out, my soul cries out for you. These bones cry out, these dry bones cry for you to live and move, 'cause only you can raise the dead, can lift my head up. My soul cries out, my soul cries out for you. Jesus, you're the one who saves us, constantly creates us into something new. Jesus, surely you will find us, surely our Messiah will make all things new, will make all things new. My soul cries out, my soul cries out for you. These bones cry out, these dry bones cry for you to live and move, 'cause only you can raise the dead, can lift my head up. Jesus, you're the one who saves us, constantly creates us into something new. Jesus, surely you will find us, surely our Messiah will make all things new, will make all things new. Life is breaking out, it's breaking out. Life is breaking out, it's breaking out, it's breaking I hung my head for the last time in surrender and despair. Before I'm dead, I'll take the light face my fears. The time has come to make a choice. Use my voice for the love of every man. My mind's made up. Never again, never again will I turn round. Though they may surround me like lions and crush me on all sides, I may fall, but I will rise. Not by my mind or my power, or by the strength of souls, only through your love, my Lord. All that's lost will be restored. Take courage, sons, for we must go under the heart of darkness to set them free. But don't lose heart when you see the numbers. There's no measure for the faith we bring, and it's given us to overcome if we run where the Spirit calls us on. The greatest things have yet to come with the dawn. We will rise, though they may surround us like lions and crush us on all sides. We may fall, but we will rise. Not by my mind or my power, or by the strength of souls, only through your love, my Lord. All that's lost will be restored.
Search my heart and search my soul. There's nothing else that I want more. Shine your
Oceans rise and mountains fall, he never fails. So take heart, let his love lead us through the night. Hold on to hope and take courage again. Death by love, the fallen world was overcome. He wears the scars of our freedom in his name. All our fears are swept away
All right, y'all, we got about 10 minutes left in small groups, so go ahead and start moving towards question 6 if you haven't got there yet. And remember, I want you to send me, actually, I want you to send Jeff a 60-second video of what your answer to question 6 is as a group, and we're going to throw those up on the live stream at the end of worship to see who had some of the best ideas, all right? So about 10 minutes left in small groups, and then we're going to get into the lesson and some worship.
And solemn days I've been haunted on my way, while the dawn breaks slow and I breathe beneath the snow. Up to the light I grow and down the route below. Through doubts of every kind, through the hatred of my mind, so that face it hides when I turn to the light. But in the deep of night, constellations rise, and I've been a trembling soul down to embers bathed in cold, yet that inner cold boils down and down into true solitude, where all that is you. Then the tide spit me out as a baby. Though I am naked, I am new. And as a seed I was buried, but my sepulture was a wound. Now the thousand weights I've carried fall from me as the dew, and all the paradise I've wasted, springs fall still true. Now I'm singing like a bird. 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 Now the thousand weights I've carried fall from me as the dew, and all the paradise I've wasted, springs fall still true. I'm singing like a bird. singing like a bird. I'm singing like a bird. We're not afraid. Terrors of night, arrows that fly by day. 10,000 may fall, but we will remain. We're not afraid. A promise of God can never be torn away. Walking on hands of angels, crushing snakes. Safe under the shadow of His wings, our fortress and our strength.
All right, we got about 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes left in small groups. If you haven't sent me the video yet or other city packs, go ahead and send it to me or send it to Jeff. 5 minutes and we're coming back in.
Back from the dead we've come. We're taking back our freedom. Our battle has been won. We have been liberated. Back from the dead we've come. A promise of God can never be torn away. Walking on hands of angels, crushing snakes. Safe under the shadow of His wings, our fortress and our strength. Our fortress. We're taking back our freedom. Our battle has been won. We have been liberated. Back from the dead we've come.
Do you see him, King of heaven, champion of all creation? Eyes of fire, voice of thunder, tearing through the sky in wonder. Just in light we see him coming, on a horse that's white like lightning. Do you see him?
Do you see Him, King of heaven, champion of all creation?
All right, Pax, go ahead and come on back, sit around the TV. We're waiting on our middle school girl group to come in. The guys did good. I'm really proud of you fellas. I am. That could change very quickly though in the next 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I did. I gave you some granola bars as a treat. That's exciting. All right, so I hope you enjoyed those questions. Those of you that are watching at home, this is kind of a recap for y'all as opposed to the groups that are in here. I think it's interesting to think about all the things that we've come across as a youth ministry over the past couple years that y'all have been a huge part of versus the things that these younger kids are coming into that they think just is what we do. But it's not just what we do. It's something that we've done because we have had these conversations with each other. We've talked about what it means to worship and all of those things. All right. So y'all go ahead and grab a seat. Boys, grab a seat. Girls, come on in. We're back live. Come grab a seat. And get ready to go here in just a second. All right. Okay, so let's go. We have St. Francis. I'll tell you a little bit about St. Francis. Yeah, go ahead and have a seat. Y'all good? Have a seat. Make sure you keep your masks on. If you're at home, masks are helpful. Okay. Everybody good? We good? We settled? We good? All right. Are we missing anybody? Are we missing? No? Okay. It's time to get going. All right. So they're watching. They're waiting for me to talk because y'all took forever to come get your seats. Were you? Okay. Yeah. All right, Parker, grab a seat, buddy. Okay. All right. So we were going over the idea of St. Francis. Now, did you know that who here knew of St. Francis beforehand? The quote from question number 1. Have y'all heard that before? Anybody heard that before? At all times preach the gospel and when necessary use words? No? Okay. So this is something that I've really enjoyed, but people quote St. Francis as saying that a lot of times, but did you know that he didn't actually say that? I misquoted St. Francis of Assisi. I'm sorry, universe, and I'm sorry, Franciscan monks all over the world. But he actually did say this. He said, it's no use walking anywhere to preach unless our walking is our preaching. It's no use walking anywhere to preach unless our walking is our preaching. So why is that significant when we're talking about worship or when we're talking about being a prophet or being somebody that reflects the love of God? I think it's really important. So I got a question for you. So if you're coming into school, all right, Lydia, I'm coming to you. You're coming into school. It's a Monday, right? Okay, there's no hurricane, so you actually have school, all right? And you come into school, and you are feeling like, I'm going to spread some love of Christ today. Like, this is what I'm going to do. Like, you're all fired up about it, okay? I want you to tell me which one is more important, what you do or what you say on that Monday at school. What you do. Okay, so why is it what you do? Lydia said it's what you do. Why is it what you do? Okay. Yeah. So you're saying that if someone is being cheerful and you can see it in their actions versus if someone's just talking at you. All right, what do you got, man? Yeah, you can sit on the dots. You can sit on the dots or in the chair. All right, so what do you think, Carson? You're going and it's like game day, all right? It's a Thursday. You're looking all cute and you're like cheerleader stuff. You're like, hey, yeah? And you're thinking, I'm going to be talking about some Jesus today, all right? What's more important, your words or your actions? Okay? Your actions speak louder than words. Okay. Yeah, but get your mask on and get in the chairs. All right. Okay, so I think there's an idea about this as we talk about words and we talk about actions, but what is more important? I think that it's easy to say that our actions are more important, but maybe it's both. So if you're acting and you're loving to somebody, right? If you're super loving to somebody and you act that way, but then you go in class and you're cussing up a storm and talking trash about your friends, don't people kind of ignore what you were doing beforehand, right? So I think it's both. Guys, get in the chairs. Get in the chairs. Get in the chairs. All right. So I think it's both. And it's understanding that it's both. So I want to give you a little context about St. Francis. So St. Francis lived in the 13th century, all right, and he lived in a place where there was a lot of poverty going on. But this is where like the Franciscan monks, and they were, think about the Pope and the Catholic Church, they had a lot of power and they had a lot of money. And there were a lot of people that were, if you were a high-ranking priest, you wore really fancy clothes. So there's three things that were specific about St. Francis's life. The first thing is his worship was constant. So they even said that St. Francis worshiped with the birds. Jeff and I kind of get that a little bit. Like, have you ever seen a bird like flying over, or like you heard a bird tweet? I can't tell you how many times we were like out in the woods and like you hear a bird tweet and Jeff tries to recreate the noise to put it in a worship song. Yeah, so I totally get that. His worship was constant. It wasn't something that he just did once, or he didn't just do it on Sunday mornings. He did it all the time. The second one was his worship was a contradiction. So St. Francis didn't worship the way other people did. St. Francis stood out in the crowd, kind of like John the Baptist. Like John the Baptist wore like lambskin, and he ate from the things that he found out in nature. St. Francis did the same thing. His worship stood out. It wasn't the same. The third thing was his worship was challenging. So the way that he worshiped challenged not only himself, but the way he worshiped challenged the people around him. So the way that you walk into school on a Monday is the way that you live your life offering a challenge to other people. Or are you going with the flow? Do you stand out? Do you offer a contradiction with your life? Do you challenge other people? And are you consistent? Because St. Francis was a prophet, right? And we're all prophets. So I want to tell you about a little story. Sixth grade me. All right, sixth grade me was super cool. He was a good dude. He had really, really good hair. I want you to know that. Anybody ever see like the 90s hair? I guess, yeah. Yeah, it was like the early 90s haircuts where I stole my mom's little spray bottle of White Rain. You ever seen that? Like White Rain? It's like hairspray. Y'all don't, did we hear, is hairspray a thing anymore? No, like the actual product. Lydia got really excited about Hairspray the movie. Yeah, no, Hairspray the spray. Yeah, okay. So I stole my mom's hairspray, and I had this sweet little, like I'd get my hair wet, and I'd get like this wave going, and it like stood up all the way here, and then it came down, and I was like walking in. I'd check myself out in the mirror. I always wore polo. If it didn't have the horse on it, I wasn't wearing it to school, right? I was that guy. And then they didn't have AFCOs back then, but like these super cool like Docker shorts. Yeah, I was totally that guy. The right kind of like name brand I was who? The Chad? Brad, what are you talking about Brad for? Yeah. So yeah, I was totally that guy. Yeah, and it got so bad to the point where I was doing like crossing guard patrol where like you help kids out of their cars, because sixth grade was in elementary school at this time, and I refused to wear the helmet. Because what happens if you wear a helmet and you've got a sweet hairdo? Exactly. My awesome Justin Bieber wave would have gone flat. So they actually let me not wear the helmet because I was such a good kid. And I think that this is, yes, Connor, I used hairspray. I did. I'm not really proud of it, but there's a really important element in this story, and it involves me and my mom's White Rain hairspray. So here's the thing, is I was trying to be perfect. But the thing is I was trying to be perfect because I was trying to be perfect because of what was happening that no one else could see. I wasn't a good kid because I wanted to be. I was a good kid because I had to be. So if you're seeing people that you're coming into school and they're presenting themselves in a certain way, maybe they're really popular kids, maybe they're really pretty girls, they're really cool guys that are good at football and all that kind of stuff, and they have this pressure that they walk into school with and they're trying to be something. I was that guy. But I wasn't trying to be something because of what I wanted to be. I was doing that because I had to be that. I had to be somebody that was good. See, I had a brother that was really struggling, that was putting a lot of pressure and a lot of weight on my mom and a lot of weight on my parents, and causing a lot of hardship with the home. So I thought, if I can be as good as I could be. And at sixth grade, I'm thinking, good means I look cool, I have lots of friends, and I'm popular, and I say all the right things. All my teachers love me. I was that kid that when you get assigned seats in class, I was sitting in the middle of all the bad kids because I would be a good impression on them. Anybody ever have that happen to them? I know you have, yeah. This side has. This side definitely hasn't. Y'all are the bad kids that the good kids sit next to. I'm just kidding. Love you guys. So that was it. And you had to, and I lived into that role, and I lived into that identity, and that's just who I was. My life was a show. In sixth grade, my life was a show. Nothing was real. Does that sound familiar to any of y'all? Do you feel like that when you get up in the morning and you go into school, or you go in, even engaging with your parents, do you ever feel like that you're putting on a show, that you can't really see or say what you really mean or what you really feel? Is that you're living into this identity? See, there's many reasons that our actions don't meet our words. There's tons of reasons. Mine was the fact that I couldn't really act how I wanted to or act how I felt because I would have put more stress on my family. I had to do the right thing and say the right thing and be the right kind of person so that my family could have a good kid to be proud of, in contradiction to my older brother. And it was a tough thing. It was a tough identity to live into. But there's plenty of reasons that our actions don't meet our words. But the thing about it is that when we talk about worshiping in all things and in all ways and at all times, we're prophesying. We think about prophets like Isaiah and Jeremiah and Jesus even, and John the Baptist and Moses and Joshua from the Bible and Paul and the apostles and all of them. They were prophets, but you are too. Everything that you do, the way that you interact with each other, the way that you interact with your friends, the way you interact with your parents is prophecy. Because you, as followers of Christ, reflect that love of Christ, or you don't. And I'm not saying this to put pressure on you. I'm saying that it's a fact. It's a fact that you're called to be a prophet. Your life either speaks of God's hope and love or of your own fear and shame. So your life is either prophesying God's hope and love, or your life is prophesying your own fear and your own shame. Which one are you? Because trust me, I know what it's like to prophesy fear and shame. But I also know what it's like to prophesy hope and love. I've seen both sides of that coin. And I can tell you right now which one I like to do. But here's the thing. The beauty of God doesn't need a perfect performance. That doesn't show love. That shows us. So when I say, are you prophesying hope and love of God? I'm not saying be perfect. I'm saying recognize, hey, Timmy. Yeah, the air conditioner just went off. Everybody at home say hey to Timmy. Hey, Timmy. Yeah, I'll tell you later. So here we go, and we're about to jump into worship. So band, if y'all want to kind of get ready and get moving on up. We've got this idea that we're prophesying about God. Our lives are a living prophecy about God. So what are you reflecting? What are you prophesying? Is it hope and love, or is it fear and shame? And I think that in that, you're like, well, I'm going to do hope, and I'm going to do love, and I'm going to do all the right things, and I'm going to do all the good things. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm talking about at all. Because if you project this perfect image of love, right? A lot of you look at Lydia, all right? I'm picking on her because you were here 2 weeks ago, or Jesse. And you look at them, and you're like, man, they're amazing young Christian women. Some of these younger 7th graders are looking at you and you as people to be like, I know, it's surprising. I know you better than they do, so I understand the truth, all right? But they do. They look at you, or they look at Ashley, or they look at Cammie, or they look at Brandy or Brianna. They look at you, and they think, man, she's got it all together. She's got it figured out. I know, and you're shaking your head. But the thing is if you walked into the room and you were perfect in and of yourself, what do people see? Lydia. If you walk in the room and you're still reflecting love and hope in the midst of the mess, what do they see? God, right? You see the difference there? You see that God is reflected in the middle of that? So God just wants exactly who you are with this shameless audacity thing all the time. So that's what we worship means. It doesn't mean be perfect. It doesn't mean have it all together. It means you have the boldness to reflect the love and hope of God no matter what the circumstance, that you're authentically who you are in your relationships with your friends, in your relationships with your parents, in your relationships with people at church, in the relationships with your dog. Like St. Francis, he worshiped to birds. Come on. Like the way that you interact with nature and everything around you, that's worship. And it's prophecy. And the world's going to know God by the way that you can reflect God's love, by being exactly who you are. To live the gospel, to worship in all ways, you must be you. To worship in all ways and to prophesy the gospel, you must be you. You can't be somebody else. You can't try to be Cammie, and you can't try to be Jesse, and you can't try to be me, and you can't try to be Jeff or Chloe. To worship with authenticity, the way we talk about, you have to be you. Otherwise, it doesn't work. You can fake a Bible study, but you can't fake true worship. You can fake showing up on a Thursday morning at Breakfast Club, and you're not feeling it, but you can take 5 minutes. You can take 5 minutes and fumble through it and read something you wrote down, but you know what you can't fake? True worship. You can't do it. No matter how hard you try, no matter how deep you dig, if you're not in a space of authenticity and boldness and real, being real before a God who loves you more than you could imagine, that's not worship. That's just a show, especially if it's a way of life. So tonight, as we get ready, all right, guys, I got a question. Y'all at home, you know what the answer is. What do we do? Oh, come on, that was weak. What do we do? All right, in all ways, at all times, in all things, what do we do? All right, you want to do it?
Break of day, in hope we rise. We speak your name, we lift our eyes, tune our hearts into your beat. Where we walk,
It's not time to be silent. Don't you dare hide your light. There's a world outside your window, so don't let it pass you by. Lift your hands to the heavens, lift your voice to the sky. Praise the Lord of all creation. Let his name be lifted high. We're singing. From the famous to the faceless, from the palace to the streets, I can feel that drum beat pulsing, and it's calling you and me. I can hear the world awaken, oh, the sound is heavenly. Every tribe and every nation singing Jesus, I believe. It's not time to be silent. Don't you dare hide your light. There's a world outside your window, so don't let it pass you by. Lift your hands to the heavens, lift your voice to the sky. Praise the Lord of all creation. Let his name be lifted high. Sing, strongholds break in the blink of an eye. Death and all our sin away inside. For the Lord, he is alive. See the lost return from the dead of the night. Every captive freed, every chain left behind. Have you ever seen such a beautiful sight? All the world coming alive. See the world light up one heart at a time. See the strongholds break in the blink of an eye. Death and all our sin nowhere inside. For the Lord, he is alive. See the lost return from the dead of the night. Every captive free, every chain left behind. Have you ever seen such a beautiful sight? All the world coming alive, singing. It's not time to be silent. Don't you dare hide your light. There's a world outside your window, so don't let it pass you by. Lift your hands to the heavens, lift your voice to the sky. Praise the Lord of all creation. Let his name be lifted high.
Unreserved, unrestrained, your love is wild.
day. Your love is a fire burning bright for me. It's not a spark, it's not just a flame. Your love is a light, and all the world will see. Yeah, all the world will see. Yeah. That you don't give your heart in pieces. You don't hide yourself to tease us. No, you don't give your heart in pieces. And you don't hide yourself to tease us. Your love's not fragile, it's not a troubled mind. It isn't anxious, it's not the restless kind. Your love's not passive, it's never disengaged, it's always present. It hangs on every word we say. Love keeps its promises, it keeps its word, it honors what's sacred, 'cause its vows are good. Your love's not broken, not insecure. Your love's not selfish, your love is pure. You don't give your heart in pieces. Oh no, oh no. You don't hide yourself to tease us. Oh no. And you don't give your heart in pieces. Oh no. Oh no. You don't hide yourself to tease us. You don't give your heart in pieces. You don't hide yourself to tease us. Sing that one more time. You don't give your heart in
jealous for me. Love's like a hurricane. I am a tree bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. When all of a sudden I am unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory, and I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. Oh, how he loves us so. Oh, how he loves us. How he loves us so. And oh, how he loves us so. Oh, how he loves us, and how he loves us so. He is jealous for me. Love's like a hurricane. I am a tree bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. When all of a sudden I am unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory, and I realize just how beautiful
easy to look at our lives and look at who we are and feel not enough or inadequate or not good enough of a human being to reflect the love of God. And I want you to understand there's only one truth that matters, and there's only one truth that affects your ability to prophesy that love. Do you believe it? Do you believe that no matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what circumstance you find yourself in, do you believe God loves you more than the moon and the stars and the heavens combined? Do you believe that that love can cut through anything that you might see as a barrier between your life and reflecting that love? Because it's all dependent upon that. So I want to go to God with that tonight. God, we're with you. God, some of us in our packs and in these rooms don't understand the depth of your love. God, some of us are trying to live that perfect life. Some of these kids are spending so much time waking up in the morning and preparing their hearts, preparing their faces, and preparing their bodies to reflect something that's not you, but what they think the world needs to see. God, I pray that right now, in this moment tonight, you would give them the courage to lay that down. That you would give them the courage to look past the world's expectations and see the amazing love that you have for them. That goes beyond all fear, and it goes beyond all doubt, and it goes beyond all shame, and it pierces right into the heart that is perfect and made exactly in your image, the way that you intended it. God, I think that there's some here tonight that are thinking, I want to be that person that prophesies the love of God, but I don't know how to worship in all things and in all ways and at all times, and it sounds like too much. God, I pray that you would meet them right there in that space when them feeling like they're not enough. And once again, God, show them the one truth that matters, your unending love for them. God, that they don't have to do anything and they don't have to be anything. And they don't have to say any words, God, that they only have to look towards you and open up their hearts and receive what you've already done and who you already are. God, let our lives be a testament to your love, not because we tried hard, not because we did the right things or said the right things or we made the right people happy or we made the right people think that they're proud of us, God, but we are your children because of the way that we receive your love. Not the way we love back, God, but just the way we believe. God, I pray with open hearts across this city that we could receive that, maybe for the first time. And those of you that are sitting there thinking, I want to do better, I want to be better, I want you to take this moment right now in the stillness of the rooms that you're in, whether it be the auditorium, whether it be in Craft Farms or Crimson Ridge. I want you to just open your heart. And I want you to profess one thing to God, that you want to be someone that prophesies of his love. And I want you to just say that in your heart right now. God, I want to prophesy of your love. God, I want to prophesy of your love. God, I want to prophesy of your love. God, made us here once again as we come to you with boldness. Not boldness in who we are, but boldness in who you are to us and what you've done for us and who you long to be in our lives. God, give us the courage to be Christ followers, not with fakeness and not with anything that people would see, but what we do by the way that our hearts are oriented towards you, completely apart from anyone else. That we would be your followers and we would be your worshipers because of our relationship with you and nothing else. That we wouldn't be distracted by all the things around us, by all the people and all the noise and all the friends and all the expectations and all the needs to be worthy, and our whole lives would be oriented towards our love for you and nothing else. God, we long to be your children. We long for you to look down on us and say you're proud of us and that you love us, God. And I pray that you would do that right now in this moment, that you would reach over every heart in this place and say that you love them. God, but not with words. Allow them to feel it through the Holy Spirit of the depth and breadth of what you want for them. God, give us the boldness to be who we are. Give us the boldness to walk into the light with our eyes fixed on you at all times and in all things and in all ways. And the world would know you by the way that we worship you.
We are his portion, he is our prize, drawn to redemption by the grace in his eyes. If grace is an ocean, we're all sinking. So heaven meets earth like a sloppy wet kiss, and my heart turns violently inside of my chest. I don't have time to maintain these regrets when I think about the way he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. And he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. So if you're comfortable tonight, just lift your hands to the heavens. We're going to sing that second verse again. Just forget about everything that's going on right now. Don't worry about who's around you. Just take everything you got, all your energy, and just give it in praise to God. And think about the words we're about to sing. So we are his portion, he is our prize, drawn to redemption by the grace in his eyes. If grace is an ocean, we're all sinking. Amen. So heaven meets earth like a sloppy wet kiss, and my heart turns violently inside of my chest. I don't have time to maintain these regrets when I think about the way that he loves us. Oh, how he loves us, no matter what we've done. Oh, how he loves us, no matter our past. Oh, how he loves all the regrets that we carry. It doesn't matter, 'cause yes, he loves us. Oh, how he loves us, just how we are. Oh, how he loves us. You can't do anything about it. It's just there. Yeah, he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. No matter how far we try to run. fight him. Oh, how he loves. Every time we ignore him, oh, how he loves. He's still there. If that doesn't bring you joy, I don't know what will. Let's sing it out. Yeah, he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. Yeah, he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. And I think the hardest one out of all that is when we just feel nothing. We come in numb, wanting to feel something. Sometimes that feeling is just not there. But his love is still surrounding us. He's just wrapping us in his arms, carrying us through that, whatever that storm is that we're in.
And all God's people said, Amen.
Yes.
All right, so we were going to show you the videos, but if you haven't sent me your videos from the packs, go ahead and send those to me, and we'll show them next week. And we're looking forward to having, wait, who we got next week? Oh, yeah, Craft Farms. That's right. We're going to have you in here next week, and middle schoolers are going to be back in Amherst Walk. We love you. Have an amazing week. And go prophesy. How about it, huh? All right, out.